Hey everybody, Peter Gilmore here on this Tuesday afternoon with some breaking news on the Metal God 669 channel. Hopefully, subscribe, like the video. You know what to do. Just do it. Just do it. You know what it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wow. I went on Twitter just now and I heard this news and I am shocked at this news. This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a joke. This is not fabricated, not clickbait, none of that shit. None of that shit. None of that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the most influential guitar player of all time has passed away at the age of 65. And that man, you know and love, is Eddie Van Halen! Yes, Eddie Van Halen has passed away today at the age of 65. He had a long bout with throat cancer and passed away at St. John's Hospital in Pasadena, California today. And one of the most influential guitar players of all time. He influenced such guys like Zakk Wylde, Jakey Lee, not David Gilmour, but so many guitar players that are out now. The guys from Judas Priest, the guys from Iron Maiden. So many great guitar players have picked up on his skills and his hammering of the notes and everything, and his screeching guitar solos, and as Zakk Wylde put it, Sir Eddie Van Halen. Or not even Sir Eddie Van Halen. He is basically the god of guitar players. He's one of my influences, and one of the guys that really got me to playing guitar. The other one is Jimi Hendrix and David Gilmour, of course. Those three guys really got me to pick up the guitar. Really, Eddie and David Gilmour were the reasons I picked up a guitar. And I haven't played it in a while, but nonetheless. But Eddie was such a great guitar player. He formed Van Halen in 1972 with Michael Anthony and his brother Alex Van Halen and David Lee Roth. In 1972, they came out with their first album in 1978, and that epic fucking solo, Eruption, which nobody can almost anybody who can play it has not to the level of Eddie. There's players that can emulate Eddie and can do the same things as Eddie, but they can't play it like Eddie can play it. And Eddie was on had that great solo in "Beat It" by Michael Jackson. Had a brief solo career. He didn't have an album out, I don't think, but he did a little bit of solo work when Van Halen was not doing their many great albums. But he was the sole songwriter for most of their hits, like "Running with the Devil," or as I call it, "Running with the Hippie," and his partner Peter. But yeah, he had "Running with the Devil," "Unchained," Panama. So many great hits up until the departure of David Lee Roth in 1985, and then you got Sammy Hagar, and I think it was 1986, and then that went for like another 14 years. And then they kicked out Sammy, which I thought was stupid. Then they bring back David Lee Roth for that horrible album they had. When they came back with David Lee Roth with the song "New Tattoo," and they had his son Wolfgang on bass, taking the place of Michael Anthony, who went to with Sammy to form Chickenfoot and the Circle, or Sammy Hagar and the Circle now. And then Alex, Eddie, and Wolfgang were just basically came back as Van Halen, and they were doing one-off shows with David Lee Roth. I mean, like I said, they had that one album, that comeback album that they made, which wasn't great, to be honest with you. It wasn't even that good. But over the last couple years, Eddie has been in and out of the hospital, and with his throat cancer, he had other problems. The cancer was spreading to his brain and other organs, so he was really fucked up. And he was flying from the United States to Germany over the last couple of years to get treatment, but I think it was like a month ago he had some intestinal problems, so he went to get chemo. He was just fucked up, man. It's really sad that to hear this news of one of the most, probably not even one of the most, the greatest guitar player in the history of guitar players. Forget Jimi Hendrix, forget Eric Clapton, forget Jimmy Page, and all the others that came before him, Les Paul and everybody else, but like, Eddie was the man at guitar playing. I mean, nobody to this day can compare to him. Nobody. I mean, Zakk Wylde and guys like Randy White's in this moment, Chris Howarth are in this moment. They have influences of Eddie in their guitar playing, and but it's just a sad day in the land of classic rock and heavy metal. Eddie Van Halen has passed away. This fucking sucks. We're never gonna get another Van Halen album. Nobody can replace Eddie. It's like if David Lee Roth died, nobody can replace Dave. I mean, even though Sammy Hagar and the guy from Extreme took over for him, Gary Sharon took over for David Lee Roth after that. Even though Gary Sharon wasn't even that good. And especially Van Halen 3 was horrible. I didn't really like Van Halen 3. It wasn't a great album. The Tours was okay, but nobody can emulate Diamond David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. But Van Halen got inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2007. With the original band, I don't think with Sammy. I'm not sure. But I would assume Sammy would be there. But no, he was the second wave of Van Halen from the late '80s into the '90s, into I think briefly in the 2000s, before Gary Sharon took over, and then he wasn't there for long, and then they brought back Diamond David Lee Roth for that horrible album they made, because it took them a long time to make a new Van Halen record. And then they made that record with New Tattoo on the song New Tattoo with Wolfgang, and making his first appearance on an album, even though he was touring with them after Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar left. So I don't know, and it sucks. It just sucks. One of the best guitar players around. I can't emulate him. I tried to do his hammer-on stuffs and his picking style and his just how Eddie would play his songs. I tried my best, but no, it's years and years of practice to emulate a god like Randy Rhoads, or a god like Eddie Van Halen, or a god like Zakk Wylde, or anybody else really. J.K. Lee, the guys from Judas Priest, Adrian Smith from Iron Maiden, and so many other great guitar players that have passed on. But like I said, just a very sad day in the world of classic rock and heavy metal. One of the god the god of guitar playing, Eddie Van Halen, has passed away. Sucks. Now I have to listen to some Van Halen songs now. I have to download a whole bunch of Van Halen stuff on Spotify now. Even though I have like almost every Van Halen album out there, everything from Van Halen 1 all the way to the new stuff, with the last album that they made, which was the album with a new tattoo on it, which wasn't great. Like I said, it wasn't that great, but they haven't really put out anything after that. And I thought they were gonna put out a Greatest Hits Volume 2 album with some of the new stuff, maybe some live stuff, but I don't know if they're gonna still do that, depending what Alex and Alex is gonna do now with that. Him and Dave and Michael Anthony are the only surviving members of the original Van Halen. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but Eddie is survived by his wife Janie. He used to be married to Valerie Bertinelli of One Day at a Time. That they had there. He had Wolfgang. So now he has his new wife Janie. He's survived by her and Wolfgang. So sucks. It just fucking sucks. Fucking cancer. Fuck cancer. God damn it. Fuck cancer. But another one bites the dust. Dude, this fucking cancer. Fucking hell, man. I can't believe. I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I'm sad. I'm very sad. This is me sad. I'm not gonna cry or anything, and I'm not doing it for views. I'm not doing it for to be a prick or anything. I'm showing real emotion here, because Eddie was. I never saw Van Halen, which fucking sucks. They were on tour with other great bands, like with Black Sabbath and Kiss, and I don't know if they toured with Ozzy, but they should have. But Metallica. I think they toured with Metallica. I'm not sure, but they've toured with some great bands back in the 80s and the early 90s. But no more, because now Eddie Van Halen has passed away. Just sucks. So for all you guitar players, throw on Eruption, throw on any Van Halen album, and just listen to his fucking solos, and they are legend. Wait for it, legendary. And that's what Eddie Van Halen was to me. He is legendary. Like I said, he got me to pick up a guitar, along with David Gilmour and Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and so many others that I've been influenced by, Zakk Wylde. But we lost the god. And there will never be another Eddie Van Halen. Like people said there will never be another Randy Rhoads, and then when Randy Rhoads came on, everybody thought he was the next Eddie Van Halen. And then he sadly passed away in 1983, when Eddie was getting hot and Randy was getting hot. They were the two main guys that any band would love to have. I know my hair's messed up. This was so just a real shame. And Eddie, I'm gonna miss you, man. I never met you, but I'm gonna miss the fuck out of you. And I think it's time to get my guitar out and get it fixed and play some fucking rock and roll for the man. And when I get there, I'm gonna bring my guitar with me, and maybe have a jam with Eddie Van Halen when I get up there with with Zakk Wylde, with Randy, with Kurt Cobain, and all the other guitarists who I passed on, like Les Paul and Jimi Hendrix, and so many others who have passed on. So many great guitar players. But Eddie was the man. Eddie and Randy were really 1 and 2. And in the world. Well, him, Eddie, and Jimi Hendrix were 1, 2, and the top 3 guitar players of all time in my eyes. Eddie's number 1, Jimi Hendrix number 2, and Randy Rhoads number 3. But you can put them in any order you want. But just a shame. So once again, breaking news: Eddie Van Halen has passed away at the age of 65, and he will greatly be missed by everybody in the music community, everybody in the heavy metal community. I would assume there's going to be tributes done tonight or during this week or in the coming months with Eddie. You know, them doing various tributes. I would assume Zakk Wylde's going to do a tribute. Other people in metal are going to do tributes or videos or whatever, but I'm probably one of the first guys to do a video right now on Eddie, and that's probably all much I gotta say about that. So I want to extend my thoughts and condolences to the Van Halen family, to Alex, to Valerie Bertinelli, to Wolfgang, to Janie, and to the Van Halen fans and to Van Halen family. They lost a great man, a great guitar player, one of the best, and he will be missed. Now he's in that great concert hall in the sky with Jimi Hendrix and so many others who have passed on. Probably having a great supergroup time. Making supergroups and playing by himself with they're saying that he got the throat cancer because he used to put his pick in his mouth, and he had a metal pick, and that's probably what got him the throat cancer. It was a metal pick. I mean, you couldn't use a real pick, but because he used to put the pick in his mouth when he used to do the hammer-on and the fingering styles and all that other stuff. But it sucks. Cancer fucking sucks. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. This year just took a lot of people from us. A lot of people. In the wrestling world, we lost Umaga. We lost Xavier. We lost Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther. We lost a lot of people. This year. And it's not fun. So, as I always say, we gotta take life as it comes. We never know when it could be our last day. So, never know, except for the man upstairs knows. So, that's all I gotta say about that. So once again, my thoughts and prayers and my condolences go out to the family of Eddie Van Halen, to Alex, to Janie, to Wolfgang, and to the other members of Van Halen, to Michael Anthony, to Sammy Hagar, David Lee Roth, Buzz Boozy Boozy Blah, and even Gary Sharon. He was part of Van Halen. What? Why not? So everybody who's in Van Halen, who's known Eddie, my condolences go out to them. And that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. He will be missed greatly. I could assure you, we're gonna get people doing solos for Eddie or some of his songs. I would assume like Zakk Wylde would do Eruption. Or he would do some type of Eddie Van Halen solo. I don't know if they're gonna put out any stuff from Eddie over the next couple months, a couple years, that maybe lost tapes, lost solos that he used to do, or maybe they'll re-release Van Halen albums or something like that. I don't know. That's not up to me. I mean, I would love to have another Van Halen album, but it's the greatest hits or it's a box set. I would get the box set, definitely. Have every Van Halen album, even Van Halen 3 and Van Halen 4, whatever, they went up to. But, it is what it is. If you ask me which version of Van Halen I like the Sammy Hagar version better than the David Lee Roth version. That's just me. I like Sammy Hagar more than David Lee Roth. But That's just my opinion. That's all I gotta say about that. So that is it. Thank you all for watching this video. Once again, Eddie Van Halen has passed away at the age of 65, and heaven has found another metal god. Now he's up there with Jimi Hendrix and Randy Rhoads, jamming some Isley Brothers tunes. No, I'm just kidding. No, just jamming in that big concert hall in the sky. He's gonna be missed, and that's all I can say about that. So thank you all for watching. Eddie, love you, man. Rock on, my brother. And hope to see you when I see you. That's all I gotta say about that. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. I'll be back maybe later with a video with my Raw review. And you know, I'm gonna go listen to some Van Halen right now. Destruction and Doom. You know, that's all I gotta say about it. So I'm gonna go listen to some Van Halen. And listen to Eddie's great solos and great guitar work. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace out. Rock on.